Hello everyone and welcome into another episode of Battlefield 2, Patch 1.09 HD edition. I brought with myself a coffee, so it's time to start. It's going to be 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2 on Tournament Hills, 8 players map, and our players are going to be Storm, playing as Isengard, and his teammate. There he is. It's going to be LordArionX. Yes, indeed, I got it right. The other team, it's going to be MrKnister. Clever name. And Daryl, playing as Isengard. Another team, it's going to be Mordor King. And his teammate is going to be Ecthelion, playing as Goblins. And I guess the last team is going to be Red, as Elves. And the Goblin player SilverBane. So, 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2. Lots of teams over here, 4 if I'm correct. And I'll be drinking coffee in the meantime while they're trying to create some structures. And some more Uruk-hais. But at the beginning of the game, most of those players would like to pick the outposts, creep the goblin lair, nothing too weird. Nothing too extraordinary, unorthodox, nothing like that. Goblins going for goblin caves, Mordor may go for Nazgul, which is going to be in this case. Daryl is going for his pet, and he got Uruk-hai battalion. So Uruk-hais will not be able to capture as fast the outpost as crossbows, but who cares, right? On the side of MrKnister, we got double tavern. Not that good against Isengard, to be honest, but I guess he is his teammate, so it's okay. Elf with Barak. His teammate actually goes for Uruk pit. And he's creeping. He's going to creep the goblin lair over there. Goblins going for goblins. Elves are going for elves. Those infantry. And we'll see how it goes. Definitely it may be more entertaining. Lots of goblins over there. 2 Mordors. Couple of elves. There are no dwarves though. Dwarves are really good on those 2v2 versus 2 versus 2 kind of things. And no Man of the West, so no Aragorn on the battlefield. No Aragorn, no Gandalf. Nothing like that. But at least a couple of Witch Kings, maybe a couple of Drogovs, of course, Legolas and this kind of heroes. So it might be really entertaining. At the beginning, all of them creeping, all of them getting more and more experience. And more structures in the late game, definitely. There will be some skirmishes, as it is now. As we can see, Uruk-hai is trying to deal some damage, not able to get level 2, which was their intent, I guess. Preoccupied formation and the defensive stance will allow them to kill those goblin warriors and receive level 2. And be a little bit harmed, but no one cares. Nazgul is doing what Nazgul is doing best, trampling. Lordin warriors, then getting to Lordin archers, receiving level 2, yes indeed, 2.5, so really good, even 3. So we get level 2 Elfen Barrack, this is interesting, and another Elfen Barrack from the Elfen player, Red, this is interesting, catch up over there. Who is doing this? Who is doing this? Really early level up, you'll rather go for heroes. And now you're supposed to hear a plane. I hoped you are. It was really close, really close. Anyway, more and more goblin warriors, as we can see, there will be spread across the map, dealing some more damage towards Red's mallow trees. And Red may even lost his builder. Has he got enough resources actually? Let's check him out. Red, almost, and there will be a wall hub. He will use all of his resources to save this builder. There is a battalion of Mirkuts, but they will be killed. They will be killed. And there's lots of resources wasted over here with Red. So Red is losing his battalion, and there is the other attack on the side of Ecthelion with tons of goblins. And the teammate is not able to get near this troll. As we can see, this troll is still dealing more and more damage. Builder may escape, the other builder is still creating the wall hub. And on this side, I guess, at least on this side, red is losing quite a bit. This builder may fall down as well. This troll is still here. It's not big of the deal if the fortress is going to fall at the moment or not. But there is another troll. We may see him here. And this troll will allow goblins and Mordor to just destroy the opponent. And this just happened. I guess this builder will fall down, the other builder may not, but definitely the Mordor player should think about it. Should think about this builder killing him. He's not doing this. But nonetheless, red is most likely defeated, so let's check the other players. At the moment, actually, our Isengard player is doing pretty decent job over there. But he got to be aware of the situation, and he's not able to attack those opponents, not at this point anymore. There's a troll with a stick, he will definitely deal a decent amount of damage. Crossbones at the front, they will be killed by the Nazgul. And Carnage on the lures, which is going to give him more and more defense against this troll over there, but not anything else. Crossbones may be killed over there. Trolls micro really good over there. Ecthelion knows his stuff. Debuff of all those units. And that means that this army is going down. Maybe Lures will survive this, but nothing else for sure. Let's check the other side. On the other side, lots of upgraded Corsairs of Umbar from the blue Mordor player, which is MrKnister. And we got also the hero, which is Trandville for Elf, and this is what I'm supposed to do. Go for heroes, you got really good heroes here. On the other side, as we can see, Lures definitely being killed over there. Destroying the outpost for the entire army wasn't the greatest choice. Red, as we can see, is completely obliterated over there. Wargrave is killing the elven archers that he just produced. It's not looking good on his end, as well as his teammate, which is SilverBane. They got to work together, but it's not looking good for their ends. More Mordor and Goblins, they are moving forward, they are going to deal more damage. There is a troll on level 4 that took down the fortress of the elfen player, so that's pretty important. But there is a Saruman, and this Saruman from Daryl may deal a decent amount of damage, may knock down the troll at the moment. So those trolls might be not effective anymore. And even maybe killed over there. This troll on level 4, you definitely don't want to lose him, but what else you can do if you're facing Saruman that can knock you down? Nothing, to be honest. As we can see, Wiseman of Downland been summoned by Ecthelion, as we can see, with the Tunnelland, so it gives him more defense. And Pillage is used by those units as well. More and more damage deal towards the Isengard player, but Isengard with really good Saruman control is able to punish those Corsairs, force them to get away, but his base is really tiny. Nazgul may be killed, so the king doesn't realize what's going to happen over there. He get pinned, he get crippled, and now Carnage on the Lures will be used, and I guess this Nazgul is going to be killed. That will allow Lures to level up to level 5 at the moment. Indeed, there it is, level 5, the leadership. Mouth of Sauron on the battlefield, but there is no Doomsday Spear from MrKnister. So it's a little bit disappointed. Let's check the other sides. Here is Storm's Saruman as well. Elf without lots of units, he got all of them in the middle, but water may kill them. It's not like anyone got water at this point of the game. So definitely Goblin will get away, he will not interfere, he will not attack his opponents. But in this point of the game, into the fortress, so it allows you to see the entire map, and it may be really good counterattack on the side of Isengard, to be honest, but he's supposed to not go into the skirmish against Elves. Definitely it's not a good idea for both of them. They may lose a little bit of units, they may gain a little bit of power points, but those two players are a threat. I'm not against free-for-all, this is what free-for-all is supposed to look like, everyone is fighting against everyone, no matter what, but let's be honest, Ecthelion and his teammate is this point king. They're the biggest threats in this game, and not the elven players. But they're going for the elf corsairs with blades, and it seems that Mr. Kinker is playing like in 1.06. Good devastation, and now I hoped for some good wizard blast, what just happened. And even the fireball may be used over there. Ooh, the worst usage ever, but no one really cares. The fortress of the elfen player LordArionX may be defeated actually. There is another Isengard. He doesn't have lots of troops. He got lures on level 4, this is nice, but you don't have leadership, although your Saruman got the wizard blast, so it may be used pretty effective. Let's see what's going to happen. Low on health, and he used it, but he's already dead, so not the most effective way. This lures is not doing anything. He's not even crippled the heroes, and he's going to cripple Saruman. Not the greatest choice, as the leadership with lures is moving forward. Warcrider is dealing damage. Lots of towers will be thrown down. Legolas on the battlefield. He is really easy to catch and killed. Whitesman and Dunman will be killed pretty easily. Really not the greatest summon over there. Cripple been used already. There is nothing that he can do. It's looking really tough on the side of Elf and his Isengard teammate. Speechcraft been used as well, but we got to see what's going on here. What is going on here? Lots of troops here. Nazgul been killed, so we're losing the Nazgul. Wiseman down summoned defensively. We got giants on the battlefield. Not lots of troops though. As we can see, lots of corsairs as well. They should be playing around and dealing more damage towards structures. Wiseman down will be defeated. It's not looking good on the side of goblins, to be honest. He's not able to protect himself, not without his elfen teammate at the moment, as Elf doesn't have lots of units, actually one battalion if I'm not mistaken. Another Wiseman Danan summon, this time from Ecthelion. And with right over there, and with Wiseman Danan, this goblin cave of SilverBane may fall down. SilverBane using the mountain giants pretty effective here, trying to trample all those units. But oh, nice one, but it's not going to be enough. This giant will fall down, as well as, I guess, the cave on the level 3. It will allow Gorkil to level up to level actually almost 6. But Ecthelion decided to get away with his hero as fast as possible, aiming for the giant as well to deal as much damage as possible. A couple of Whitesman Dalan still alive, and the Fisher level 3 is in danger. And let's check the other sides at the moment. Isengard is doing pretty decent on the side of the map, dealing as much damage as possible towards the Mordor opponent. But this Goblin player Ecthelion got everything in his place. He is going for Treasure Room level 3. He got the Gorkil on level 5, almost level 6, so almost Poison Stinger available. As we can see, Elf is still alive, but now the water been summoned completely. The Marvel Sauron used the Evil Eye on the Goblin Warriors, not really effective. And there are blades for both the players, Goblin and Mordor at the moment. And we got this Gorkil. This Gorkil may be really pain in the ass, and it may really work out well. Saruman, he will be crippled with Poison Stinger and definitely kill, so Daryl is going to lose Saruman, even if he chooses the heal as the power point, which I don't think so will happen, not at all. There is lures, but he wasn't able to be there before Gorkil put down the statue. Nazgul is dealing decent amount of damage, and it seems that it's supposed to be a counter attack, but there is nothing completely. They got to definitely get away or move forward. There is a heal. Whose heal is it? Oh, okay. King used the heal, so he is rather a support player. And Ecthelion is this aggressive one. He got plenty of units still, Ecthelion is. So it's really nice to see. this entire army out of position at the moment. This is weird, at least. Let's check the other players. Actually, Elf and Isengard, they are not doing much here. They're only standing here. SilverBane got to recreate his entire base. Red is completely obliterated. Outpost will be recreated by Ecthelion at the moment. But that may be taken by the Isengard player. He shouldn't go and destroy it. He should definitely take it. Because now Ecthelion got noticed that this outpost is under attack and he's going to save those 500 resources. So it wasn't the greatest idea. He only delayed a little bit the repair of the outpost. That will happen now. In the meantime, Ecthelion is dealing decent amount of damage. There are those two Nazguls as well, level 7. Level 1 still. Wormtongue, there is doing nothing as well. It seems that this Wormtongue is not with the entire army of the purple Isengard Storm. Got to work with what we got. He doesn't have upgrades though. I cannot see the armory on the battlefield, as well as the goblin player doesn't have treasure trove, except Ecthelion that it's got the treasure trove on level 3. His teammate goes for the blades, doesn't have to go for the heavy armor. There is some Bombardism somewhere over there, so it's completely wasted. This Wormtongue may be killed. Nonetheless, he should definitely use the Venom Wards, but it's completely too late. And this Bombardism and completely wasted. Gorky been killed. Wormtongue been killed. Nonetheless, it's not looking good. We know that Thranduil will get away. Those two Nazguls will not catch and kill him. But there is entire new army of goblins crawling towards the army of elves and Mordor. As I guess this army will be left alone for now. Definitely SilverBane may do something actually that he's not aware, that they are concentrating on the other players, that they got more units and more stuff towards them. Good cripple over there, so one of those Nazguls, although it's on level 1, he's going to be killed, which is really nice pickup. Still not that much of the effective over there, but still better than nothing. Catapults for MrKnister is going to be taken down by archers, but not until they are dealing decent amount of damage towards them, so that's nice. Lots and lots of goblins, and there are a couple of giants. Those giants may deal a decent amount of damage, so Goblin got to be really careful about it, but he got those cave butts on the fortress, so he increased vision. He may react faster by this. His teammate going for more and more Corsairs, 3 taverns at this point, and 2 Haradrim palaces for some reason. No Mumakis, no nothing else. This is weird. Mumakis may definitely with charge may work perfectly against heroes, trolls as well, dealing decent amount of damage, splash damage. Level 8 for the Saruman. This is something that is worth noticing by Daryl. So he's getting closer and closer towards the Thunderbolt. And here we go, there's the attack of SilverBane on the base of Storm, which is super weird. He may actually did a decent amount of damage, but why he is doing this? I mean, he decided, okay, if I'm not going to win this, it looks like I'm going to at least destroy one of my opponent's fortresses. It's not going to be Ecthelion, it's going to be Storm. And that just happened, like the Fortress of Storms went down, Elf wasn't here quite enough to prevent it from happening, and now the entire base of SilverBane is going down. As we can see, SilverBane has been defeated, level 7 for Gorkill, and now Ecthelion may switch towards the other opponent. As we can see, there is the Saruman, as I said before, there is Daryl's army as well, and his teammate that's supposed to have the upgrade on his fortress, because this is the most effective upgrade, armor fortress, doesn't have this upgrade, and he's going to lose his fortress immediately with the help of ballistas, of course. So now Ecthelion got to switch places and definitely helps his teammates stay alive. They are doing a really decent amount of job over there, killing both of those builders, not allowing the king to rebuild anywhere else, and I don't think he got a builder over there with tavern, but those taverns, those structures over there, they will went down, and this is really good blow towards Mordor Goblin. But Goblin is not paying attention to this. He's counterattacking with his army. He would like to get more and more power points. As we can see, Ecthelion got 18 at the moment, 19, 20. So he is going for those power points more than protecting his teammate. And he is doing really good splash damage with all those Goblin warriors with upgrades. He would like to get 25 power points and then just summon the Balrog somewhere, most likely in the base of the Daryl. So he may lost this base. Where is Gorkil? Gorkil is right here. And there is also a giant from Ecthelion. Ecthelion possesses giants at this point. We got the summon of Balrog over here. And there are more and more troops. We got almost level 9 Saruman also. So there may be some counterattack. It seems that there is not going to be a summon of Balrog. Not yet, but there is this Saruman. Maybe he will do it. We'll see. Oh, really good Poison Stinger, but not before the Wizard Blast been used. It's going to be used for the second time. And there is a Balrog. And what he's going to aim for? Definitely a fortress at this point, while he wasn't able to catch and kill Saruman. Saruman almost level 10. Breath of Fire to deal decent amount of damage, almost destroying structures, almost. And now he's going for the fortress, I suppose. And Ecthelion may lose his fortress as well. Decent amount of troops over there still. Fortress for Daryl is going down, but was he able to use all his power points? Maybe except the Dragon Strike, but I guess it may be enough for taking down the Ecthelion's fortress. On the other side, Elf was able to take down the Mordor fortress. I haven't even seen this. There is another Balrog's Ignite, but it's not going to be enough. Is he going for the entire army over there? Yes, he is. A really good splash over there, killing all those troops. But in the meantime, I guess he's going to lose his entire base. And Saruman for Storm possessed level 6 at this point. Has he got a fortress? Yes, he got a fortress. He rebuilt his fortress. Daryl is still working towards his own level 10 ability, Thunderbolt. And here it is, Thunderbolt it is. And he may even use it at the moment. Just for the passion. Please do this. Oh, he's not doing this. He's not doing this. He's going to save this power point for later. Ecthelion is going to recreate his fortress. Really important stuff here. Treasure Trove is still here, double Goblin Cave as well. But this Saruman level 6 at this point of the game, it's going to be really tough for Goblin player to do anything. Elf is still moving forward and dealing damage, as he was able to take down the fortress of his opponent with the end. And now those heroes are going to be really scary. We got Elrond on the battlefield, he is going to work his way through. Saruman of Storm is here as well. The fortress of Ecthelion is not yet ready. All those players who possessed like level 4 power points doesn't have their fortresses. As we can see, tier 2 at best for Storm, tier 2 for LordArion. But those players were able to survive, and this is why they're at least winning at this point. Haven't yet won, but winning. Pretty substantial. So I guess they will be able to take this game. At least they will not allow Ecthelion to recreate his fortress. Oh, really good camps over there. Daryl creates a couple of camps. But he doesn't possess the fortress. It's not Daryl's, right? Or it's Daryl's? No, it's Storm's. But Daryl still possessed his Saruman. And this is scary as hell. Storm even point out to his teammate, I need your assist, I need your Tomb Bombardil, whatever you got. Because it's going to be tough call for me to deal with. In the meantime, Goblin Warriors are here to destroy those two Daryl's Uruk pits on level 1 and level 3. So upgraded pits doesn't actually matter for him. Legolas is here, Thranduil is here, Elrond is here as well. Fortress is up for Ecthelion though, but it's not going to be that good of a thing. He got water on almost there. Darkness is here, but without army it doesn't matter. And Cave Bats actually. He got to recreate though his entire base again, and at this point of the game it's going to be tougher and tougher when his opponents possessed all those really important heroes and also upgrades for units. One fireball away, and it seems that Storm doesn't want to lose the fireball ability that fast. As we can see, there is a builder for Daryl, and he's trying to create some towers, saving this builder. Darkness been used. Is it going to be enough? It seems like yes, this builder may be saved as well. Another tower. Although he may go for wall hub, maybe he doesn't have resources. Nonetheless, Elf is going for his own upgrades. This fortress is upgraded, this Elfin fortress is not. And there is a Goblin who's going for more and more builders. He needs definitely builders to stay in the game. Retaking the outpost, this is as well important. And they're a little bit destroying the Elfin economy over there, while his teammate Isengard is not doing that much. He's trying to chase Goblin Warriors, which is completely not effective. He should definitely help this player over there, because the Thunderbolt is going to be used and the entire army is going to be crushed. Almost like. There is the fortress for Daryl that Elf realized that there it is, and he will escape. He will not fight with Saruman level 10 and this entire army. Or he might just regroup and then fight with his opponent, because that's looking really good. Those Lording Warriors on level 10 almost like, with upgraded blades, they're looking like a real deal. And there is even an end, so they should definitely stay here and wait for this fortress to appear on the map and then destroy it immediately after. To not allow the opponent to reclaim the 5k resources. But it seems that Daryl realized that if his fortress was scouted, he got to repositionize the building of it. Elf is still alive, healing up the units, getting the heroes leveling up. Daryl possessed only this one, while this Saruman will level up. He's level 7 at this point, he will level up to level 10. There will be his time, but till more they wait, till faster this Ecthelion will possess the worthy ability, which is a Balrog. Watcher been summoned somewhere over there, so Ecthelion is throwing away everything that he got, and it may not work out for him. Wizard Plus will be used, debuff as well. And Saruman is low in health. He got to escape, but the fortress is in really big danger over there. Those wings may chase Saruman, and it's going to happen. Is there a Palantir? Yeah, he used Palantir, but it's not available anymore. Ooh, no. Definitely the domination ability could be used here. But let's see, maybe this hero will survive. He will definitely may able to get a heal for himself. But I don't think so that he wants to, and I guess the poisonous will kill him. There is a heal, a really good choice over there. Wiseman Downland here to push back the remains of the army of Isengard. He got here some siege works, which is really good and effective, but his teammate got to help him, which he's not doing. I don't know why they're not playing together and fight against one opponent at the same time. which they got the advantage by doing this. But it gives Isengard and this goblin possibility to stay alive longer, which in Mordor's in Goblins phase, it allows him to reclaim Balrog, killing some builders, destroying the siege works. Really important. So those two, Elf and Isengard, at this point, they should work together. And there is the fortress, so the fortress will go down, Isengard will go back. He doesn't have this Thunderbolt, although he got Fireball towards the almighty Treebeard. But there are eagles, and Treebeard is not going for anything. This is super weird. Okay, so down goes the fortress. That's for sure. Saruman will be killed over there. Ooh, really nice takeover. Really nice domination, but not for long. As we saw, Saruman has been killed, and the effect went down. Heal been used, and the fortress of Daryl is going down again. His hero is down, which is more important even. And now the nomination is started. We'll see who's going to do it better, because Ecthelion is playing on his own, while he got two opponents against him. And the only threat that there it is this Balrog and the micro ability of Goblin player. Shelob may be catch and killed, but I guess those giant eagles doesn't have that much time in order to do it. And they will left her alone. Treebeard has been killed though by Daryl, but Ecthelion is doing really good job over there, spreading the army, dealing more and more damage, confuse the opponents. But he is fighting on two fronts at the moment, and I guess this will be over for Ecthelion, as he's going to be squished towards his little base. He's trying his best to influence the map with Goblin warriors, dealing a decent amount of damage, but it's not going to be enough. They trying to finish Daryl. As we can see, Daryl get level 3 pit, but it was completely pointless. I don't know why the Elfen player is going backwards, while he should definitely attack the Goblin player over there. And is there a Balrog? No, Ecthelion doesn't possess yet a Balrog. So Elf is going backwards, he's not moving towards his opponent's base, so it shows the miss team play. Because definitely this Isengard could move forward towards the base of his opponent, and the same should follow with the Elfen player. There is like 2 battalions of Goblin warriors, so I don't think so that you need the entire army to move back towards those 2 battalions in order to kill them. I don't think so. But we'll see how it's going to be. Storm doesn't yet possess tier 3 power points at all, but he was playing pretty tactical over there and doesn't allow his heroes to be dying in vain, so that's at least good. They are now concentrating on those 3 Uruk pits again, which, to be honest, this Isengard is only here to be pain in the ass at the moment. Daryl is here only to be pain in the ass. And it allows actually Ecthelion to move forward with Goblin warriors and deal more and more damage, because his only hope are those power points, and he needs more and more power points for himself. Warchant been used, and even links, but it's not enough. And this, tons of power points been used here. And there is only thing that the elf need here. He needs to go for the land at the moment. Those links will be killed. There may be a heal, yes indeed. Whitespawn download summon. Lots of summons over there been used by the Goblin player. And this is it. This is game. For some reason, this is game. Maybe I haven't seen something in the meantime when Ecthelion was using all those power points. But anyway, this is it. It's over. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoy. It was really weird, I got to admit. And see you next time, but from RF2 HD edition. Bye bye.